Get the blood out of your clothes.
Oh, it's like in the beginning when I knocked on the door and there was a lady in there. Oh.
Ew.
Well, shit.
Someone had a bad time.
Did someone just respond or is it just me? I don't know. I think this is also where... I wonder if this will happen. It's full of filthy, muddy water. It looks like something's stopping it up. Will you remove the blockage? Okay, so
Obviously.
this is a Silent Hill 2 reference, if you have a Silent Hill 2 save on your thing.
Ugh, no. Forget it. This is way too gross. Who would even think of doing something so disgusting?
So it's a little... Okay, so if there's one thing I don't know.
James would think of that. That's what he would do.
Yeah, exactly. But Silent Hill 3 is not my favorite of the original Silent Hills, and part of the reason is that it's a little goofy, like shit. I mean, I know that's kind of an Easter egg, but it's just a little goofy with stuff like that.
It's kind of a Kojima thing.
Yeah,
He would do that.
Shit, I forgot there was all this.
He would reference the toilet puzzle in a later game.
He would reference it to it. Well, there's even another like more subtle reference later, but
Well, the thing about that is like James just does all kinds of stuff that no one would ever do
yeah.
without apparent reason. Like he reaches into gunky toilets and he jumps into holes
Yeah.
that he doesn't know the bottom to.
But that's kind of, I don't know.
It's like a thematic thing.
I guess that's and that's
It works for that game.
Hey, did you hear that sound?
Sure did.
That's like just a jump scare, but it sounds like something that I always thought like, oh, a door must have just opened up. No. Confused me. It's confusing game design, guys. Let's see. I think I gotta go. Don't remember.
Oh God.
I'm sorry. Okay, we can't all remember everything, Matt. You're not God,
That's true.
though you might think that you are. Do you think you're God?
No.
All right, good. No, that's not right. I don't want to get hit by that thing. I'd like to avoid it if I could. Yeah, you don't have to fight a lot of stuff. So, because Heather has more of a character than the rest of the gang, when asked, like, who's your favorite character in Silent Hill, a lot of people say Heather. And I'm just like, I guess that makes sense, but you're not very good, I don't think. Oh, shit. Hello.
My favorite character is Eddie.
Eddie was good, man. I think there's something here I can grab. Nope. I could've oh, shit. Could have sworn there was something out. Oh, fuck.
No, a monster.
Those guys are a little creepy. They're easy as shit to avoid. So, one of these rooms. It's one of them.
One of these rooms has the key I'm looking for.
No, it's not the key, so I need to get up on a desk and pull a ladder down.
Where's that desk?
The Church of Latter-day Saints. It might be over here, actually. Yeah, I think it is.
So she looks at monsters too.
Yeah. That could be a little confusing, I guess. Yeah, this is the right way to go.
Head turning.
Look at that,
is-
jumping into 60 FPS.
A lot of games don't do it when you probably should.
What, head turning?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's even a Silent Hill 2
You just passed
thing.
it.
No, I know, I'm just checking. You gotta check, you know. Alright, so there's a ladder up there, but the ladder is hanging halfway down, so even if I stand on the table and stretch my hands out, I can't reach it. Pulling on something long to snag it with. Well, I just so happen to have
A ladder.
a ladder in my pocket. Now I have this hanger.
A hanger.
I'm going to use it. And let's all listen to the sound effect that it makes, because it's very pleasing to my ears. Yeah. You know that somebody was in the sound booth with a wire hanger or something going... Come on, you can get it. Boop! That probably shouldn't have been that hard. Esoteric puzzles, right?
Nice.
So yeah, I just like Silent Hill 2 is by and large fairly humorless.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely.
And
It's got some weird shit in it, but
yeah, But like, it takes itself very seriously. Hey, look, there's bodies. Why would something like this be here? This isn't a hospital.
Anything that's funny is like creepy funny.
Yeah, like the announcer or whatever. But Silent Hill 3 just has some genuine, like, I don't know, mugging at the camera type shit. Like, I know that thing was an Easter egg, but here's a little something. You remember what that's from?
What?
Silent Hill 1. That was like the video that played when Harry was in the mall or whatever. This is kind of creepy. I'm not going to go down there, but this escalator just leads down to a dark black void that you can fall off and kill yourself.
Don't go on the escalator then.
What's that?
Don't go on that escalator.
I'm not going to. It leads to a dark black void that you can fall and kill yourself. It's creepy. So I don't know. I guess like sometimes I have trouble it's kind of like the whole people who want the dark gritty Superman, you know? Like I want my dark and gritty Silent Hill. And I don't want any goofy shit.
But Dark Gritty Superman is not
right. That's much more egregious. Like a horror thing to me should be pretty serious. Yes, we all see you, dog. We're all very impressed. No, it's not that one. This one? Yeah.
I was gonna bring up like Evil Dead 2 as an example.
What about it, Matt?
Well, it's like the opposite of Dark and Gritty, but my favorite Evil Dead movie is actually the first one, which is dark and gritty.
A useless bathroom.
So, but I think
You
horror
really like that
comedy.
better than Army of Darkness?
Army of Darkness is the worst of the three.
Really?
Yeah,
Surprised.
it's just a goof fest.
Yeah, everyone loves a good old goof fest.
I think Evil Dead 2 is the consensus favorite among people who really are into
Yeah.
the series.
This is where I wanted to go. This is where I want to go. I'm going to the restaurant.
There's plenty of room for goofy horror, but Silent Hill's not really that.
No. This is interesting.
Eat the dog.
Who the hell would make something like this? Furthermore, who the hell would eat it? Like you just saw a dead body on a gurney, but the dog is what's freaking you out. I don't know.
It's because of the eating, Matt. You don't eat dead dogs. Jeez.
And she also expands upon like previous things if you investigate twice. Like who the hell is sick enough to do something?
I know
like this?
it's
I'd rather just not know.
certain parts of Asia eat dogs, but
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
still disgusting.
I think Japan in particular. Because I remember an early episode of Dragon Ball. Goku kills some like wild dogs. I guess you could say they're like coyotes or wolves or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it got like at least partially censored in the US. That's a nice little JPEG we got back there. Alright. Oh, we're in the nightmare world, by the way. I mean, I'm sure you are aware of it.
Seems pretty nightmarish.
Taking the elevator, I believe, transitioned us.
It was already weird before that, though.
Yeah, it was a little off. There were monsters running around and shit. You know, that's not my typical mall visit. I don't want to save too much, but I'm just gonna,
Save all the time.
Things can go horribly wrong.
Save
and
every
I will
time
not
you see a save point.
I will not be held responsible for this podcast.
Save again.
I will not be held responsible for this LP going off the rails.
Save again.
No, that's too many saves. All right,
Couldn't hurt.
calm down. You fucking whack job. Where are we? Oh, we're in the jewelry store. Nice silver ring here. Last time I came, bummer, it's gone, huh? Like, shut up, Heather. This is a Silent Hill game. This shit's serious.
There's more pressing concerns than the missing.
Take it serious. How about you
necklace.
take it seriously? That's all I'm asking.
You're in a world of shit. You should pay attention to it.
You're in a world of shit. You like how I haven't killed a single monster yet? I think it's pretty cool.
I do like it.
Now there is one here that I should take care of. Probably, I can probably get around it, but it's a little bit of a. Oh wait, it's not here yet. All right, good.
Do they not respawn?
They don't respawn. They can reappear based on game events. So a lot of time, like if you run through something and you pick up like an important item, like remember when I got that key taken with tongs?
Yeah.
And there were all of a sudden like 5 of those things in the hallway. Like that'll happen a lot. Did I just get the pipe? I think I did.
Just remember if like Resident Evil had rules where like it seemed like there were certain rooms where enemies can come back, but certain ones they can't.
Yeah.
And you just have to figure that out over playing it more than once.
The thing I've
How many bullets do you have?
I've 30, I think 30 or 40. I can't remember if the gun's
It's
loaded.
not
or
a
not.
ton.
No, it's not. I'll pick up more. But the thing is, the thing I've always liked about Silent Hill versus Resident Evil is I feel like Silent Hill doesn't take the quote-unquote survival aspect quite as seriously as Resident Evil does.
Or did.
Or did. I don't know, dude. Like, I played Revelations 2 recently, well, the first episode anyway, and, like, I don't know. Like, in Claire's story, I got short on bullets. Berries, I wasn't at all.
That's because you stink.
It might very well be. I like a lot of the sounds, those that aren't messed up by the fucking horrible HD collection.
God darn.
God darn HD collection.
Piece of trash.
I guess that's the weird thing about current Resident Evil is like either do the limited bullets thing or don't. You know what I mean? Like there were some areas in Resident Evil 6 where you and I were having trouble getting bullets, right?
But like we weren't in danger at any point in the game.
I guess that's what I mean. Is like why bother doing it that way if it's really not going to be much of an
Like
issue.
we took damage, but there was like no part of the game that was like hard.
Sure. No, well, I don't know. We died a couple times. This
But
is a weird one.
because it was
There's just a
stupid.
There's just a cloud of moths.
We died when it was stupid, not when it was like hard.
Stupid hard. Let me see. I need something else. I need detergent, I think. And wait, where is it? Might be in that door right there. Yeah. Let's go in there. Nope.
Resident Evil 6 is a bad video game.
You know, you're taking a harsh stance, but I'm gonna have to. I'll go with you on this one. Oh, I already have it.
Bleach
What am I doing?
and detergent.
I have bleach and detergent.
Combine them to make super
Super gas. Oh, you know what I gotta do? Shit.
super liquid.
I gotta turn off that fan, I think. There. Turned off the fan. Now I can go take care of business. TCOB. There's all those things blocking my way. I gotta do something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna combine bleach and detergent and just see what the fuck happens.
let's do it.
Pro tip: don't do that.
Why not?
This happens.
Oh,
She's all right. She's just being a drama
she
queen,
should have been more careful about it.
like usual. No, I don't know. Do you think that actually happens in real life?
I don't know. I don't mix chemicals a lot.
Why not?
I usually don't have a reason to.
And now the moths are all dead. So good on us, right?
Yep.
We're the heroes of time.
You couldn't have possibly walked through those mouths.
No, dude, if you try to, she makes like a bad face. She doesn't like it.
She could make it through if she really wanted to.
So you don't really know much of anything about Silent Hill 3.
I know vaguely that it ties into the first one in some ways.
You hear that little noise?
Yeah.
I like those. Those are cool. There's a lot of those little ambiance enhancers. Silent Hill 3 is probably my least. It's my least favorite of the. I think one of these. Yeah, I think it's this one. Oh. Never mind. I thought this room was gonna have. Ah, yes.
Mad Bullies.
Mad Bullies. Good thing I went in here, huh? And some beef jerky. It's useless. It's probably my least favorite of the original 3. Of the original 4, toss up. Because Silent Hill 4 is not fun. It's not.
So how's it in competition with 3?
No, 3 is fun.
You just said that you don't know if it's...
So 3 is not my favorite, story... Hi, guys. 3 is not my favorite story-wise. Or just, I guess just, overall presentation... Am I in a room? Oh, okay. Overall presentation-wise. Like I said, I have some issues with the way... Oh, shit! Fuck. That was close.
Silly girl.
I have some issues with the way that the, story is handled and the characters are done and blah, blah, blah.
But it's still a pretty good Silent Hill game.
It's still I think people hold it up because it's it does it's scary. I'd say that much. It's that room in particular. You walk in there and it's just boom, hits you like a ton of bricks, and that's what Silent Hill 3 does really well. Is it's just freaking overwhelming at times.
So 4 has a better story, but it's not fun.
I gotta go in one of those rooms, I think.
Is that what you're saying?
4 has a much better, in my opinion, like presentation and story and all that jazz. But yeah, it's just not. I think I have to go in
But I
one
think
of
the
those.
premise is really cool.
A 4?
Yeah.
Dude, the premise is. Oh. I'm gonna kill one of these fuckers. There we go. Forgot. I think you gotta hit forward in strong attack. Or maybe it's like a weak attack. But anyway, I keep going off on tangents and then getting sidetracked. I gotta kick it a whole bunch of times. I think I can like infinitely kick it. Silent Hill, in my opinion, is a little bit better with like bullets and shit. Because melee weapons are fairly useful. Like, you know, if you know how to use them, you can take shit out. Like, those guys are weak against the pipe, that one attack. It kind of fucks them up. Am I doing alright on health and everything? Yeah, I'm fine. And so as long as you either run past shit or just conserve your bullets intelligently. So I guess one thing I don't like about the mall design is that there are doors there that
You can't
just
get
aren't
to?
labeled. No, I can get to them, but it just they don't label them as doors. So it makes like browsing with the map a little bit harder.
How could they not be on the map?
Oh, fuck you, thing.
What the hell is that thing?
It's called a pendulum. I think
It's
I
all
gotta run.
spiky.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where I need to be, I think. Cool, save point.
Save.
Save point. She probably I skipped past it, but she probably had some cheeky note about how it makes her feel weird and like it's she doesn't like it. But she did it with like a teen girl
Sports
sass.
shop.
What?
Sports shop.
I'm in a sports shop, can't you tell?
No, I cannot.
The stain on the restraint is shaped like a human. I don't want to even think about what this platform was used for. Yeah, me neither. Am I
Kissing.
right?
It's for kissing.
It was for kissing. One of those kissing platforms. What? Camera just zoomed on something, I think.
So yeah, you were saying about the premise.
Huh?
Silent Hill 4 was good.
Yeah, Silent Hill 4. The premise is fucking amazing, in my opinion. Which, hey, maybe we'll do that someday. By the way, I've got this walnut.
Walnut.
I'm gonna
Use that in
use
the
it on this
vice,
vice.
obviously.
Yeah. Well, I gotta crack open the walnut.
Uh-huh.
You know, we want to know what was inside? It's just a jewel.
That's a weird
It was
thing
a
to
moon-
have.
it was a
in
moonstone.
Walnut.
Is this door open? We'll possibly play it someday, in which case I'll retract this, but, retract, not retract. But Silent Hill 4 is a guy who wakes up in his apartment one day and it's got all chains and locks all over the door and he can't leave. And not only that, but no one can hear him either. So I think that thing might have just spawned because I got that red. Like, so that's another example. I don't think there was one of those in here before. So yeah, he can't leave and no one can hear him. Like if he bangs on his walls, no one will come. And then on the, I want to say like 5th or 6th day.
How could that not be on the map? I guess because it's Nightmare World, so there's more doors.
No, I think it's just like those. Oh shit!
Because if there was a door there in life, it wouldn't
Not
be
the
there.
best. Not the best camera system in this game. Because I cannot right now focus on this thing. I think I got him. Yeah. Oh, I got him. I got him, baby. I could get
Why
my-
would there be a map of a building that didn't have doors on it?
Why would there be a map of a mall, anyways? Oh, there's still one of you. You appear to be caught in the level geometry, sir. Do you need?
Well, I guess I don't know. Mall maps usually are
Am I hitting him? Where is he?
for display in the main areas.
Yeah.
Not that detailed.
It's like not getting the for employees only bits. These things are little pussies. They make cool noises though. Yeah, no, I love Silent Hill 4's presentation. Silent Hill 4 just does weird, stupid shit. Like, okay, so a lot of the original 3 Silent Hill games have like 4 main areas that you go through. Silent Hill 4 has 6, I want to say. 5 or 6.
That's too many.
It's a lot.
It's just too many.
It's just too many. Oh, hello, buddy. It's a lot, and then I'm sorry, I keep checking the map every 5 seconds.
Gotta do it.
You do kind of have to do it. It's a lot, and then what's funny is that you go through all of them, and they're pretty quick. They're like quicker than your average area. And then something happens, let's say, and then you go through those 6 areas again in more detail than before. So, you know, they've done stuff like this in tons of games where, like, you know, you fight all the Mega Man bosses, and then at the end you fight them all quickly at once. But the reason that that makes sense and is cool is that you go through it in depth the first time, and then you take your time more the second time. I don't think I went in here, did I? No, I did, because I got the thing.
You mean you go through it quicker the second time?
Right. Whereas it's the opposite in Silent Hill 4, where, I've already seen these areas, and I've already gone through them. I don't want to go through it in more detail the second time. You know what I mean? It's fucking boring.
Skyward Sword kind of does that, too.
Really?
Like, you have the main floating island, and then there's 3 areas on the ground that you go to, and you have to go to each of them, like, 3 times, and, like, each time you have a new item that lets you get farther in that area to the new dungeon.
That sounds like it could almost work in, like, a, maybe like a Demon Souls kind of way. I don't know, like, by the way, I think that moon and star or whatever, isn't that like the symbol of Islam? Like a crescent moon with a little star?
Yeah.
Huh. I forgot to read the inscription. Anyway, so we're almost at the end of this area. Like Bloodborne and Dark Souls to a lesser extent, but Demon Souls, well, no, Bloodborne does this too. Does the thing where, like, you get a little bit through the level and then you'll open up a shortcut. Okay, so I have 70 bullets. You'll open up a shortcut which you can kind of easily get back to where you were at before. Dark Souls relied more on bonfires.
Well, yeah, like in Skyward Sword, like there's different points on the map that you can warp to.
Yeah.
So you're not like retracing your steps every time, but it's still like you go to this, like the forest and then the desert and then the water area, and then you go back to each of them again. And it's just like,
yeah. It sounds like it could get a little
it's not
tedious.
that exciting to
Because,
revisit
like,
an area again.
after you get to a new area, the novelty wears off and you just want to get out of there.
Yeah.
So we're descending to the first boss. There's a lot of stuff in Silent Hill 3 that's like, you mentioned it, kind of referential of the first game.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I feel like some genres feel the need to do that.
That was a weird angle. It looked like stairs.
Oh.
I was like, is she crawling backwards downstairs?
She's a weird girl, I mean, I don't know what teen girls are into these days. But yeah, I guess maybe that started with Star Wars. You think?
What?
Because Star Wars does the whole, like, Death Star again. Oh, the ladder's broken. Shit. It kind of, like, retreads some of the steps of the first one.
Well, that was Return of the Jedi, and that's the one that some people
don't like
as much as.
But I guess,
as much
do you
as
know
the
what I
first
mean
one.
at all? Where, like, first one in a trilogy does something, second one does something different, third one kind of calls back to the first one a bit and kind of tries to tidy it up and make it a singular thing.
Yeah, well, it's because I think a lot of time.
Here's this boss.
Like the second one, they just want to make a second one. And then they get to the third one, like, well, we need to make it a trilogy because people like the idea of a trilogy for some reasons.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Back to the Future didn't really do it. So this is a weird boss. Oh, shit. I think I'm hurting it. I don't know. Oh, shit. So this is a weird boss in that, like, God, I can't see it for shit. This HD collection can suck my nuts. I really don't like it, and I know I sound like I'm complaining, but so what you essentially just do is you run into like a corner or something, and is it out? Where the fuck is it?
I don't see it.
Oh, he's out, I guess. Oh, there he is. Okay. There we go. I'm hitting it. I guess you gotta wait until it's sort of, skull is open and you can shoot it. It's kind of soft bits, but generally speaking, other than that earth-shattering thing, it can't really hurt you, I don't think, as long as you just stay away from it.
This is
good angle, guys.
compelling.
This is helpful. Oh, shit. I said that right as I got too close to it. Well, dude, this fucking...
Can't see it.
Am I being killed right now? I don't know what's happening. Am I on the ground? I feel like I'm on the ground.
On the ground.
Get up.
No.
She's very defiant.
This is a much better angle.
Is it?
No.
Dude, I'm sucking
is.
ass, I know, but, like... It's... I'm not going to try and blame all...
I can't really
He's
tell what it is.
He's like a worm. I can't. I know I can't blame all the world's problems on the HD collection, but like, this is not as dark in the original. I'm just gonna trot it out there, and I also want to say that my camera responded a little bit better back then. But okay, so he's on this side, right? Yeah. I'm shooting him right in the face, and I want. This is an odd kind of even an odd design for like Silent Hill.
Kind of a vaginal.
He's just like he's literally just like a purple worm with a mouth.
Kind of like
Shit.
Tremors.
Yeah, what are those called? What are those called? Graboids?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him. Takes a couple bullets to the head. But again, to like part of what I was saying with it referencing the first game, like I think he might be a reference to the first boss of Silent Hill 1, which was like that giant iguana with the split head, just because he has like a head that kind of splits open, you know. So that's where I was going with that. But then I got distracted by all the bad gameplay. I mean, game's great.
Best game
ever besides all the other ones.
Game-
No, I do like Silent Hill 3.
Game of the month.
So it's the shopping mall just like before.
Am I back?
I think Silent Hill 3 had a lot going against it in that it came out after Silent Hill 2.
It's a hard act to follow.
It's a tough act to follow, guys. And my expectations were pretty fucking sky high. I fondly remember, it was very fond of me in my remembrance. I'm going to use a health drink. Shit, I'm going to use 2. I remember, like, hotly anticipating this. This might have been the most hotly I've anticipated a thing.
Ever.
It might be I just feel like it's like the first time I remember actually, like, really looking at screenshots and, like, you know, trying to get magazine info on something.
Yeah.
Because one of these restaurants is
I remember you,
open.
like, showing me video of it. Because you were like, yeah, this game's gonna...
Not everything's fucked up anymore. Yeah, I was really into it.
It was like... She was, like, shooting a machine gun at somebody.
This is a little secret. Yeah, that was like one of the first pictures released, and people were in an uproar because there was a machine gun in the game. And even I was a little like, no, they're going to turn it into Resident Evil. You're going to have rocket launchers and shit. So this is a good little secret
This was
restaurant.
before Resident Evil had figured out how to be good again.
Dude, even back then, yeah, it's true. Even back then, though, people were still like up in arms over Resident Evil. There's a lot of save points in this game. I think there's one in here. Yeah, it's over there. Come on, I can get to it.
Save.
I don't know though. That's the other thing about Silent Hill 3 is that I think it's. You and I were talking about this last night. You know, we like games that don't feel like games. Silent Hill 3 kind of feels like a video game to me.
More than 2, definitely.
More than 2. There's still plenty
Oh,
of
2 has
like,
plenty of silly adventure game puzzles, but...
in what 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I remember. I remember you.
no buts
you didn't
about
like
it.
the S. No, there is in the sense that like the way I would defend those puzzles was that I don't know. To me, it kind of shows the machinations of the town of Silent Hill and how it just does things that kind of don't make sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm justifying things.
I mean, like, you know,
You must
the
be
wax
one of
and the
them.
horseshoe.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's a total Monkey Island puzzle.
What do you mean by one of them?
Yeah, Heather's making some
You're in on
conclusions
this
here.
with that Claudia, aren't you?
Claudia? What about her?
This
She asked me to find you. That's all.
this whole dialogue just seems a little forced and weird.
Claudia did all that?
Ah,
Look, I was just hired to find you.
this voice acting's bad.
Let me take it to the next Dungo.
I'm not
I'll make it
on
up to you.
anybody's side.
No, she's gonna run away from him.
I don't know
Again?
anything about
Look at that pixelated ass shadow.
That looks bad.
Why don't you start by telling me what happened here?
Looks like Nidhogg.
And that monster? What the hell was that?
I assume he's talking about the boss when he says that monster, but like, which one, dude? There's been like 19 of them.
All I know is that
Hey,
there's
while this is
something
going
really
on-
screwy around here, and
I think it's time for a
weird feeling
little
it has
break.
something to do with me.
What's that
Oh,
got?
man.
Maybe you're just
This is a
innocent
Diet Sunkiss.
bystander, but
Oh.
I can't feel sorry
In a
for
can.
you, 'cause you dragged me into this.
Oh.
Pretty loyal to that Sunkiss.
Sipping up the
If
juices.
You hadn't found me.
This is a
What
sponsorship
are you
break.
talking about? What's so special about you anyway?
I feel like my thirst is getting
Ooh.
quenched just
If I
watching
knew
you.
that,
I know,
wouldn't
right?
be so
It's so
confused,
refreshing.
would I?
This is a bad scene.